Our journey begins on the Sumas sub, February 7th, 2021, Super Bowl Sunday, as a BNSF GFO leads the Sumas turn through Nooksack, which was a pretty awesome and rare catch. The next day, me and my mom went off to the Bellingham sub to film some trains out on the main line. No trains at the moment, but I was able to get some nice shots of the remaining freight cars in the yard. These freight cars are usually used for these switching trains that pick up cars along the way on their journey, which is known as LBEW, the local switcher out of Bellingham. Turning back around at 2:21 p.m., I saw the crossing lights were flashing. That meant a train was approaching. I turned my camera quickly on and we waited for the train. The train that was heading through was a northbound BNSF freight heading for Vancouver, British Columbia. And a few seconds later, when we turned into the Waypoint Park, the train appeared.
Edit that part.
Turning around back onto the main road, we got a green light, and from there, the chase was on. train continues north to Vancouver, BC. We are now going to head under the bridge. We didn't have time to fill the whole train. We had to head to Costco for some shopping. Fast forward a few days later, we are back on the Sumas sub late at night at 10 o'clock as the BNSF southbound freight heads by the house. Strangely, only the headlight was on, not the ditch lights. You might be wondering what you're hearing on the TV. Well, it's a replay of the Busch Clash that happened that night, which you'll also see on my YouTube channel. I did also upload a video reacting to the finish of that race. Also, for those that don't know, I am a huge NASCAR fan. Anyways, back to the show. A few days later, we see another train on the Sumas sub, this time heading north. Surprisingly, it was pretty short. A day later, we see another southbound. The next day of filming was on February 24th. We were on our way to Marine Park and the Bellingham station in Fairhaven to film some trains. On the way, we saw this really cool looking crane being carried on a flatbed truck. Take a look at the cool shot I got of it.
Space and then bringing that out, and then literally realizing that the Matrix uses the holographic energies of this world, which is based upon the visual interpretations that they create for us, and they can do it in many ways, and also the audible, which how we hear.
When we got there, we saw these two vehicles heading off to do some track work. While we were there, I brought my wooden trains along too. Take a look at all the cool photos and videos I got of my wooden trains on this amazing layout that we made on this table. Soon you will also see these photos of the layout on my Facebook page. Also, the rocks and the wood that you see in these photos were picked by my mom off the beach. And if you position your camera just right, you can get a good view of the bay with the trains, which can make it look really realistic. Finally, at 2:14 p.m., our first train arrives as BNSF 8089 leads a southbound oil train. Later at 2:23 p.m., we see our final train of the video as a southbound coal train is on its way. Finally, at 2:39 p.m., our final train arrives as BNSF 7973 leads a southbound coal train featuring BNSF 25th anniversary unit 6017, which by far is one of my best catches yet.
Cover your ears.
As the coal train disappears in the distance heading south, that is going to end episode 3. I hope you all enjoyed and can't wait to make many more in the future. I really enjoyed making this episode, and it was also really fun ending it off with this trip here to Marine Park. But for now, and as always, I am Mason Bruce, and until next time, thanks for watching.